Hi, I'm Delane Cleveland in Brooklyn Park. Here's a look at a few of the stories that are making news today.
COVID-19 cases are spiking in Minnesota, and hospitals are bracing for it.
It's causing anxiety.
Mary Turner is the president of the Minnesota Nurses Association. She's also an ICU nurse at North Memorial Health.
Hospitals that really didn't get a lot of cases in the winter, the spring and that kind of thing, are now seeing cases.
Turner says the cases in outstate Minnesota have a direct correlation to hospitals here in the metro because some local hospitals are taking in COVID-19 cases from outside the metro.
The Dakotas are going rampant, and Wisconsin is going rampant with COVID, and we're being, and a fair number are coming into our hospitals.
It's creating a bottleneck for hospitals like North Memorial Health that are already at or near capacity.
At North Memorial, we had 3 ICUs full of COVID. We had 3 med-surg floors full of COVID. I think at one point last week, they actually used the last physical bed that they had to dig out of the storeroom.
North Memorial Health officials sent us a statement. In part, it says, North Memorial Health Hospital and Maple Grove Hospital's capacity reflects the trends reported by the Minnesota Department of Health, and the available capacity changes frequently throughout the day. The team at North Memorial Health is monitoring all COVID-19 developments and is prepared for any cases that may come to our facilities. Turner is concerned North Memorial Health and other hospitals will have to activate their so-called surge model. That's where ICU nurses are taking care of more patients.
One ICU nurse, I would have 3 med-surg nurses working with me, and together we would take 6 critical care so that we would be able to spread the critical care nurses out.
Meanwhile, Turner says there is ample personal protection equipment available, which is a big change since the spring when the pandemic started. In Robbinsdale, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
It's originated in Mexico. I grew up going to a small little one in my town.
The nearest city in Mexico is roughly 1,400 miles away from the Twin Cities.
And this is our nance fruit. Where I'm from, this is a very popular fruit. Here's our avocado.
But thanks to Elizabeth Raygoza, she's brought the flavor of Mexico to Crystal.
We have snacks, we have ice pops, we have ice cream, and the most amazing thing is we actually make everything here in store.
Raygoza is a Cooper High School grad and owner of La Michoacana Rose. It's a new ice cream shop that opened November 1st in a strip mall along Bass Lake Road.
I did grow up coming to the same strip mall as a child, so a lot of my memories are here. And my biggest thing growing up was me going to that ice cream shop when I was little with my parents. So I wanted to make the same experience for the kids here.
Speaking of kids, she named the shop after her 2-year-old daughter.
She already comes in here and she knows it's her on the logo. She knows what she wants when she comes in. She's choosing her ice cream. It's just such a great feeling.
The shop serves more than 50 flavors of ice cream and popsicles. They have things on their menu that you're definitely not going to find at Dairy Queen or Baskin-Robbins. So what I have right here is the mangoñadas. It's a combination of mango ice cream, chunks of mango, mixed in with some chili powder. It is just the perfect combination of sweet and spice. It's their best seller far and away, and I can see why.
I just encourage everyone, just try something new.
The shop's opening was delayed a few months due to COVID-19, but the warmer weather at the start of November, combined with its close proximity to Crystal's new and improved Becker Park, got the business started off on the right foot.
I've already gotten great support. I just want to keep serving my community here.
So whether you're a native of Mexico or of Minnesota, La Michoacana Rose has a little something for everyone.
I just want them to feel a little bit close to home when they come in here.
In Crystal, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
One and three.
The Maranatha Christian Academy Band Department
And go.
is not letting the COVID-19 pandemic stifle its sound. Band officials had to scramble to come up with a way to keep students safe while also allowing musicians to play.
Let's go. Yes, let's go. Music is important. You know, it's important for our kids. It's important for them to create music.
Band director Garrett Van Otterloo enlisted the help of his mother-in-law, who's a seamstress.
A band teacher had come up with this, and I said, that's a great idea. And what's cool about my mother-in-law, I can show her whatever needs to be sewn, and she can sew it.
She designed masks for musical instruments.
The brass masks, they look kind of like a shower cap. It covers it up, and it catches any of the aerosols as we play.
The covers for clarinets are creative.
They have like ties at the top here to tie it nice and tight, just fancy shoestrings. But then their hands can go in the bag, and as the air comes out of their instruments, all of the molecules get stuck inside the bag to keep us safe.
But the musical mask takes some getting used to.
It's kind of easy because I played the year before. I know all the notes and everything. It would have been a lot harder if it was my first year and trying to have to figure that out.
Let's go back to the book.
Students also social distance, but even that scenario is difficult.
Earlier we were closer to each other so we could hear each other's parts. I think it was better that way, but now we can't really do that.
There's that.
Students disinfect their area after playing and toss their used musical mask in a bin.
This is the bag full of what we've used so far today. So that's the dirty bag. Then I go home at night and wash them up and then throw them in this bag so that they don't ever cross-contaminate. They're not touching each other.
And while the musicians had to make some adjustments, they say the minor inconvenience is worth it, just as long as they can keep on playing. In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.